Hi, this is Phil with Works Retreat. We're in the kitchen today. We're going to make some homemade fire starters out of mostly recycled material. I have my kids here to help me out. We've got
Mackenzie, Jake, Jack.
Okay, so what we're going to use for this is we're going to use egg cartons from the grocery store. Just plain old simple egg cartons. We're going to cut the two flaps off of it so we have the 12 egg containers here. We're going to use some sawdust that we recycled from the shop. We've got some dryer lint that we've recycled from the dryer. And this we didn't actually recycle, we had to buy this. But we have golf wax. You can get that at Kroger, Walmart, anywhere. The box comes with 4 bricks of wax in it, and it's about $5 or so. So it's a real easy way to make it. What we're going to do is I'm going to give this to the kids while I cut the flaps off this. We're going to fill this with sawdust and pack it down, probably right up to about this line here, maybe a little bit higher. Once we get the sawdust in here, they're going to give it to me, and I'm going to melt wax on top of it. And we're just going to put wax in there so it holds all the sawdust together. And then one of the kids is going to be nice enough to take the dryer lint and stick a wad of dryer lint in the top. That's how we're actually going to start the fire. So you guys can have this one. Go ahead and start filling that with sawdust and packing it down. And I'll go ahead and cut this off. So here's the other one, so you guys can fill that one up too.
You gotta pack it down.
Mackenzie's got the whole handful of stuff. Let's fill it up.
You guys push it down.
Alright guys, get that all packed down real quick.
Okay, I think that's...
Pulling dryer lint out. Alright, you guys give me that one and work on filling up the other one. Alright, so we've got this in here. We've got sawdust. And it's packed down for the most part. You don't have to pack it down too hard. Just a little bit. And then we're going to take some wax. I have pliers here because I always burn my fingers when I do this. And I don't want to burn my fingers today. But I found the fastest way to melt the wax on here is blowtorch. And when you start to melt the wax, if you look down there, you'll see that it's kind of bubbling up a little bit. And you'll see it fill up. You'll want to fill it so it fills up with wax a bit. And here in just a second we'll take you guys out and show you what these things will do. They'll burn for about 20 minutes. So if you have a fireplace or one of those outdoor fire furnaces to run your furnace in your house, these are great for starting those. Great for starting campfires. Great for a bug out bag if you happen to have one of those and need a good fire starter. But we're going to take a break while I go ahead and finish filling this up with wax. And we'll be back to you here and show you the finishing process of the light one so you can see what it does. Just stick it down. There you go.
Until I start feeling the hot, that's fine.
You don't really have to wait that long. Jake, explain what you're doing, buddy.
Okay, so right now, I'm taking a good, decent sized clump of dryer lint, and it will be kind of hot because you want to put it on as soon as the wax is done being melted on, but it won't burn you. You just stick your finger in until you start to feel it warm, and sometimes not even that long. This is what we're going to use to originally light the fire. We're going to light this with the match or whatever you're using. You're going to light the dryer lint, and it's going to burn, and then that's going to hit the wax, and that's going to burn the sawdust, and then it just keeps going. And the good thing about using the egg carton containers is that it's all burnable. You don't have anything left over once you're done, just a pile of ashes. They may need a little more wax in there.
wax on top. Pull them on.
Holy cow. Be careful not to touch the sides of them though, because that gets kind of hot. Especially where the wax has made the paper darker, it's kind of hot there.
Alright, Jake, you want to go ahead and do this one? So, the last thing I'll do just to hold the dryer lint on is I'll go ahead and fire the blowtorch back up, and we'll just put a couple of drips of wax on top of each piece of dryer lint, just so it holds it a little better. Just right in the center will do it. I've found a blowtorch happens to be the easiest way to do this. We've only made a few dozen of these, so the blowtorch gets the wax going. If I had an easier way, I'd probably use it, but I can't come up with one. So that is how to make a homemade fire starter out of mostly recycled materials. We'll go ahead and take you outside and show you this one that we've made previously on fire, so that you guys can see how well it burns and how to get it lit. This is Phil. We're back out in the shop. I got Jack and Jake with me again. Wanted to light this and show you how it burns. Again, it's going to burn for about 20 minutes. Once you get it made, all you have to do is just cut it out. One little patch there. So I got my match, and we're just going to light that lint on fire, and it'll start to burn up. And then it should, if everything goes well, start catching the rest of the stuff on fire. And it'll all burn. You can see it hitting the egg carton there and the sawdust. So another thing you can do if you want it to catch and burn a little bit faster is you can light the egg carton on fire too. That'll help it go a little bit better. But these burn a little bit. They'll burn for about 20 minutes. I've started many campfires and many fires this way, so they do a fairly good job. By far the easiest fire starter I've seen and been able to use, so I think they're a pretty good deal. But I'm Phil. We got Jack, Jake, and Mish is behind the camera. Make
sure to subscribe to the channel and like if you enjoyed.
If you have any projects you'd like to see us try, please go ahead and leave that in the comment section. We are more than happy to take those on. Thanks for watching, and happy homesteading.